So for the coaches, did your knee just pop? I think
Knee and
that's great. That's great.
Good start.
So for butterfly guard, we want to start off with just where to grip. The grips that I like to get are cross collar or cross sleeve grip, so reaching across this way, and I also like to get the lapel on this side. These are the two that I like to grab first if I can get a hold of them, because it gives me the most options attacking and sweeping. There's other ones like same side and same collar grip. This one works really well for setting up some things. And then there's also behind the back, there's this grip here. This one's important because if I get this grip first, it actually helps to pull them in to control them better and sweep them. This is actually a really good one. It also helps with chokes. So if I can get collar grip here, I can switch and go for collar chokes with that one as well. So this is a good one. The other thing that we want to cover as well is the grips is also feet. So foot on the hip, we can push on the knees, we can push on the biceps. So when we get to like this misery guard, as it's called by some folks, where we're pushing on the bicep with the one foot, this sets up a lot of triangle chokes. So really, with the students, basically I want to work on foot placement. I want to work on cross grip and collar grip. The other thing too is climbing to certain grips. So sometimes you're not able to get to that collar grip right away because they're backing up. So we have to kind of pull, and then once we get them pulled in, then I can reach and grab that second grip and pull them in further, or grab behind the back. So you have to kind of sometimes work your way up the grips in order to get to what you want. Yeah, the hands fighting is hard too, because a lot of times you go to grab a grip and then they're gonna push and clear the grip off, right? So you go, we should probably be practicing this where they clear a grip and then I try to switch to the opposite grip and grab behind the tricep. So yeah, this hands fighting happens all the time. A lot of times I like to try to deal with it by trying to time it so when he's pushing one hand off, I'm actually reaching to grab his collar on the opposite side. So as he does that, basically we're kind of going back and forth here. I go this way, he pushes, I go to the other hand, I pull. So this is a really good setup.
you should talk about their grips too.
Right, that's true.
Combating their grips.
Yeah,
Following hand.
good point. So this is the most common one that we see is they're gonna grab my pants like this, and this one I can grab cross grip, and then I want to come underneath and I'm going to try to peel this up and off and then reach for the back of the tricep. That's one of the most common ways to break that grip, is to come underneath and pull. The other way is to actually kick my leg, so I can kick and pull, and this leads to a nice arm drag. So what other ones should we do? Collar. Yeah, this one can be difficult. You want to do thumbs underneath and kind of lift, and then as you're lifting, try to pull across. So this collar grip goes like this. The reason I want to go up is because it's a little bit easier to break the grip this way. I've seen some people try to, pull backwards. This doesn't really work that well. So, but up seems to do much better. Any other ones?
I'm the same if I were to grab your.
Right.
I don't know if I do that
Yeah,
too much,
absolutely.
but
Yeah, they would grab. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah, and this we haven't even covered the legs yet, like how they move their legs to try to off balance you. But basically, try to get your feet involved as much as possible. So for the sweeps, first one I'd like to do is the cross collar grip, followed by this grip, and then I'm going to try to push the knee out. So basically, push the knee out, and then I'm going to reach for the outside tricep and pull, and then raise the hook. So this is a standard push sweep. you actually don't need to use this grip to use this one, but it works pretty well just to push the knee out. And then I want to reach for that outside tricep and roll them up and over, come to knee on belly. Let's see. So the other one is actually taking them backwards. So same thing, cross collar grip this way, and you can push on the opposite knee and just take them over backwards. So really, the big thing with sweeps is trying to use both sides. So right side and left side. So I'm going to try to pull him and push out a knee. I may not be successful going one way, but I can always lean back the other way and take them over the other way. So it's important to work right side and left side for these sweeps. So a lot of times I go to grab this grip, he pulls his arm back, and that's when I shoot for an underhook. The underhook sometimes is difficult to get at first, but what you want to try and do with this is post on the ground and change the angle so that you can get a better sweep. Changing the angle gives you the opportunity to kind of fall into that hole that you just created. You're going to change the angle, posting on the ground, reach up, grab the tricep, and then I want to fall straight to my right. A lot of times people will try to pull them on, and this is where we get stuck underneath. So you don't want to pull them onto you in this scenario. I want to increase the angle, grab the tricep, and fall straight to my right from the corner. Another one that works really well is kind of scooping underneath. So I want to get double underhooks. So I'm going to try and shoot forward, get underneath on both sides, and then I am going to rock back for this one, and then I want to try to dump them off to the side. Most times you can kind of get yourself the mount. Sometimes it works better to kind of cut and go to the side, but the idea is I want to scoop them up and try to get up underneath them so that I elevate his hips off the ground. Is that any other?
I was playing around with some grabbing the collar.
Okay.
Try to, instead of doing that, I'm grabbing the collar and scooting under.
Yeah. You wanna?
Well, I was trying to go into like an X guard.
Oh, yeah.
So
I think I remember.
So instead of trying to grab
Scoop underneath. Yep.
so scoot underneath, go up,
Yes.
and then something like that.
That's right. Yep. Definitely. Excellent. One other one that works pretty well is you grab palm up, and I want to grab right at the armpit pretty much. I want to pull, I'm going to pinch my hands together, and I want to pull the elbows to my chest. And then once we're here, I can start to turn the arm this way and sweep. And this leads into some a pretty good position.
They're asking for that. They're reaching for the shoulder and you're a butterfly.
Yeah. Yeah. Was it? Yeah, could
Because
have.
he's got all his posts on the house.
Yeah. So I'm pushing this way.
He's the end there, right there.